Over the decades, America has truly become a melting pot of nationalities from all over the world. In Minnesota alone, about 400,000 residents are foreign-born. 80% of Minnesota's immigrants live in the Twin Cities. We introduce you to individuals who left their countries to live the American dream. I'm Rana Kamal. Our Issues Twin Cities starts now. I'm a first-generation Palestinian American. My father immigrated to the Twin Cities in the 70s and my mother in the 80s. It was the freedom, the land of opportunities, the chance to live the American dream that brought them to this country. Fast forward 35 years and my dad can tell you it was worth it, all thanks to the family business. Why did you decide to leave your country, your family at the age of 17 to move to America?
Well, first, when you finish high school, you're looking for education. And I had a brother and a sister. They moved before me. So they moved to the USA. And I know they went to schools. And I heard a lot of good things, the school systems. So that made me, motivated to go there and get the best education and make success for yourself. When you're young, you are learning everything, of course. So at the beginning, of course, you come to a new country, you're learning everything. And you're learning the language, you're learning the culture, you're learning the climate. So Minnesota wasn't an easy state, especially in the winter. I came early September and I did come back in 1976. So I know winter back then was really cold. And when you're young, you don't have a car yet, and you just building your life. So that wasn't easy.
It was challenging.
It was challenging. You come in, you're learning a new language, English of course. We learned it in school, but basic. But the accent, everybody said, I love your accent. So that was something that, you start to learn. I paid attention, I learned the language and become good at it. While I was going to school, I was looking for a part-time job, and some of my friends and relatives owned their own businesses. So I did help them out, and I liked what they were doing. And I said if they could do it, I could do it too. So I put time and effort, and when the time allowed us to open up, we just decided our opportunity is to work and depend on ourselves. So it's you. You are the person who makes yourself. The challenge is always, you are new to the community. You need to address what we have and what food, what product. And we have a new, the culture Mediterranean. Not everybody knows about it. Mediterranean diet is always very healthy food, very popular. Has a lot of vegetables and a lot of meats and a lot of protein, a lot of soups, a lot of desserts. So we knew that we had a good product. We just have to teach the public. And people come in, they taste the food, they learned it, and with time and patience, you make success and you make a name for yourself and you become popular. And that's what we did. What's gonna make you successful is you, and you are an immigrant. So that means you gotta look for opportunity and look for success. That means the bottom line is hard work and attention and sacrificing hours. So you gotta put time and effort in order to make anything successful. The concept, our culture, our heritage, of course, we come from the Mediterranean and Middle East countries. And we just figure out, being from that culture, let's come up with recipes from there. So in the early 80s, the Mediterranean food became popular and started to get to be known more and more. The Greek food, of course, very popular in Chicago. We drove to Chicago and learned a lot from the Greek food vendors. Gyros is very popular all over the Middle East country, in Greece and Lebanon, Syria, Turkey. It's a rotisserie on a vertical that you slice the meat. It's very tender, it's very tasty meat that whoever eats it will like it. So that was something that we knew that food will work, but it takes time to teach. And we know that the people will like it, and it does have good flavor. Food with flavors, you can't go wrong with that. When you are in the business and you find out that your business is going well by seeing good customer traffic, good customer flow, business doing well, you feel that comfort. And then what makes that comfort is when you make your business successful, you are able to hire more people. And once you hire more people, they're going to help you to succeed as well. And you are like the driver's seat. You're trying to show them how to do it. They follow your steps, and now all of a sudden you build your dream come true by building a good business concept.
Years later, his brothers branched off to pursue other endeavors. After 30 years, in 2009, my father relocated his restaurant to Burnsville, tripling the size of the previous restaurant.
We always have to have a vision how to succeed. And very much we knew that the concept that we're going to create and put on is going to make the place more successful. And restaurants always need remodeling and updates and improvement. And that was the vision that we looked at in order to come in from small to big. So when we found the location in Burnsville, what makes it so nice for us too is we found the land, we built it. So we built the building the way we want it, we put the business together the way we want it. So now we created a big banquet room where we could seat people for caterings. We have a big dining room where we could seat up to 250 people. We have a nice bar where you could, so now we have all of a sudden a complete business where you could make your business successful and just keep growing. I know I can't do it alone. And I know my kids are everything in my life. And I told them, I said, I cannot do it alone. You gotta help me and get involved in it. And they agreed. My sons, both of them are graduated from Khaled from University of Minnesota. And I can't be more proud. Bachelor of Science, he's helping out in everything. And he learns so quick. He does websites, he does a lot of, everything that the dining room needs. In management, he does a lot of the books. So it really takes a lot of load from me. When you put yourself in a successful mode where you have worked hard all your life and you always see what you've done, you have a beautiful building, beautiful business, great customer base, very proud to be and love what I do. And when you create something and in the end you see that you created something of success, it's very worth it. It's very, very well worth it. So very happy to be there.
Up next, we visit a small but unique shopping center on the east side of St. Paul. It's called Hmong Village. In 2009, 9 local Hmong entrepreneurs bought this warehouse and with the help of family and friends, opened up one of the first Hmong shopping centers in Minnesota, featuring over 300 shops.
The Hmong people of the Twin Cities, the Twin Cities is one hub of many cities in the United States that Hmong people immigrated to from when they came here from Laos and Thailand, from the refugees. Historically, 2 states, California and Minnesota, are the 2 largest states that have the greatest Hmong population. Right now, Minnesota has the greatest number of population. The other ones is Wisconsin, Colorado, California, and I believe Georgia and North Carolina isn't too far behind.
I think it's very important that that we are here because we always want the other people, the American people, to know that we are not here we actually immigrant, but immigrant in a different way, because it's not that, well, we can like America, we move to America, because it's you all know, everybody knows that it's the war in our country. That's why we migrate to this country.
When I was in Laos, I was in the army and helped the U.S. fight against the Vietnamese in the Laos. After we lost the war, then I came over here.
Hmong people need a place that they can go and enjoy, mainly like older people, lots of older people. Maybe they don't want to go to the mall, more American, like Pubu Mall, whatever. So they want something that inside they can have stuff that they want, So we say, well, we'll put something that so other people can enjoy too, and can shopping, do other stuff like that too,
Just a stroll down the halls and you will be immersed in the scents, sounds, and sights of Hmong culture. Inside the Hmong Village Shopping Center, you will find eateries, grocery stores, clothing stores, a pharmacy, and a salon, just to name a few.
I think it's good just to provide everything for the community. It's convenient for the older people that we have the kind of vegetable they're looking for, and it's easy for them, and it's indoor.
Yeah, in Hmong village we have auto shop. We have over 200 shops inside, and the store that we have different kind of, we have like food, we have vegetable, we have clothing, shoe, jewelry, everything, So if you want something, you can just do one-stop shopping and get it, So,
What I thinking is a good place for Hmong people can get together and we can see each other and help each other.
1995, I have to been here in the Twin Cities, St. Paul here. So I finished my high school 3 years. After that, I start my business. My first business, it's called Rice Palace in University Sunrise Market. And after that, so we do a couple liquor store, and we sold the liquor store. And after that, we start the Asian cuisine and my kitchen here.
This store is actually owned by my daughter and I help her watch it. We sell Hmong clothes, Hmong culture clothes, and also anime fun stuff.
I am responsible and I do all the advertising, promotions, and marketing for getting all our sponsorships for Radio Hmong. We get the whole entire Twin Cities, and as well as our technology has been upgraded to internet now, so pretty much we have the whole global community that we reach out to, because there's a lot of relevance in terms of the news that we have here that the world wants to hear about, and also things that are happening around the world that we would also like to hear about. So technology, the whole internet has changed that tremendously, and as Radio Hmong grows and we exponentially expand to other communities outside the Hmong, we are just here just to provide that information as a medium. And so that's what we do at Radio Hmong, providing the news to everybody else that wants to listen to about Hmong issues and concerns.
Hmong TV is online. You can watch us live 24 hours at www.hmongtv.com. When we started back, we actually just launched a live site in last year of September. But before that, the way we were distributing our shows were through CDs. And then we were looking at doing a regular TV station on cable and all that stuff, but with the way that technology is moving, how Netflix, Hulu, everything's online, everything's on demand, we decided to take a step and go online. Among the Hmong community, I think they like it. I mean, we just went and covered Obama's remarks down at the Union Depot, which makes us the first Hmong television station that was able to go on to, something that big with politics and be able to be in the media section and cover it with our own footage. So that was really exciting.
For many of the immigrants who, when they first came here, they didn't have any medium outlet other than the radio station. There's always, of course, the TV, but what connected to each other mainly was the culture, the identity, and also the news that they got with the radio station, because it was very easy to listen to and very easy to understand. And as well as knowing what current events or situations or things that are going around the world for them to understand. Radio is probably gonna always be here for everybody. I mean, not just for Hmong, but for the humankind. But as we develop, we're gonna broadcast even more further. So as as part of our mission, we want to be in just every corner of the world as possible.
I'm really excited to see what the future brings, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
We can say what we have in mind. We appreciate the government and thank you for the community and the United States. Get us a good life.
Yeah, it's the best dream for me.
Coming up on our Issues Twin Cities,
That is cruel. They take your soul away. Dying is a blessing in many of these situations.
a woman who escaped her country to achieve the American dream. In the 1980s, Iranian-American Lily Pritchett came to America for a better life. Her story is a tale of loss, courage, and triumph. In 1979, after the fall of the Shah and the revolution of a new Iran, Lily's life was turned upside down. She was imprisoned for simply being a famous ballet dancer.
In Iran right now, I am naked in front of you. I will be taken to the prison. And dance was prostitution. And because my students dance publicly, I was promoting prostitution. around the world in public. So one of the things that my crime was that I was to be stoned to death, which means that they put you to the waist in dirt, and people throw stones at you until you die. So this is one of them. The other one, the more important one, was the Americans. I was a spy to them. I worked so closely with Americans. My children, they were, and I was like a liaison between the two governments. And when we closed down the school before revolution happened, we knew what's going on. We evacuated all Americans out of, imagine 4,000 children on airplanes. We flew them out because it wasn't safe. I mean, it was very unsafe because, I was very close to, lots of Americans were killed. A deputy of the Air Force was killed. My best friend, Colonel Dinsmore, who was in charge of the Air Force, of American Air Force, training, Iranians and all that. They had a base. We had the best base in Iran. That's why Middle East was so safe. I didn't go. I wanted to stay on. It was my country. I should have gone, but I didn't. I stayed on. And it was then that the hostages were taken. I was covered. I wasn't so fat, so I escaped in between the streets at the back through the rails. And then it was in that time that they told me, you have to get out. But I was imprisoned afterwards. They have tortured me. They cut my feet up to the arches, pulled my toenails out, and crushed my knees. So bad, I couldn't walk, let alone dance, because of dance, And Americans came back, thank God, but they kept me in as a souvenir. I had a hard time leaving Iran, all inside. I was even in front of firing squad with my friend, and they killed my friend, but they kept me.
In the 1980s, Lili escaped her country to assimilate a new life in America.
3 times I escaped. Twice I was captured and taken back. And that is a catastrophe by itself. The 3rd time was lucky. I changed in the bathroom, it's like movies, and got into an airplane, Singapore Airline, and my friends gave me, I was in hiding, many people risked their lives to get me out. I am forever grateful. It is a blessing, you see, when people do that, it brings you responsibility. That's why I don't rest. That's why I like to do things to deserve what they went through to take me out. So now it's a good story. I came to Minneapolis. My brother then was here, and he took me to an attorney. I applied for political asylum. It took a while, but it took 3 years or whatever, but it was granted. The thing is, I used to call him Minnesota Ice, because he was like this. And I'm not used to that. And so my immigration was granted, and I received a letter from Leo Pritchett, and he says, when in Minneapolis, let's have lunch or dinner. I thought he wants more money. So I said, Mr. Pritchett, is it for more money? He says, no, it's a date. I said, how come you waited so long to date me? He says, well, it's not ethical to go out with your clients. What can you do? Can you buy ethics? No. I never thought I'm going to find a partner in life. That's why I went to drama, that completes your life. But I did. I come below zero to your country. I go to Center for Victims of Torture. That started in me. All the best things starts in Minnesota, Minneapolis, because of the wonderful people. I go there, I find my life back, and I put myself together, and I decided to do things. And I did Hidden Yearning. How did I do that? With the help of people. For 2 years we did the research, from 1 hour to 8 hours a day. I cannot count. They came to my rescue. And of course, hit the first page of Star Tribune, interviews on television, became the best performing art, in that year, 2009. And it was lovely. And I realized, with your help, I reached the sky. I touched the stars. What else do I want? I started painting. I pulled papers from Leo's printer, and I started painting. And Minnesota State Arts Board, Amy Frimpong always supported me and says, Lily, you're a painter. Come on, send them. But then I got more focused on performing arts, but I retired after Hidden Yearning of performing art and started painting. You are my home. You are my love. When you help somebody to bring them up, you are the energy and passion behind my survival.
Thanks for joining us for our issue Twin Cities. I'm Rana Kamal. See you next time.